A couple days ago, someone that I don't really know posted in one of my local sort of Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook groups, and they posted that they had a ton of old school product. And normally I'm not really super interested in that, but man, he had so much awesome stuff. I already posted some of the stuff that I bought on Twitter, and in today's video we're going to be opening a very, very special product, very near and dear to my heart, and that is, maybe I splurged a little too much, but I bought this box of Gladiator's Assault Special Edition all the way back from, I think, 2007, maybe early 2008, and this thing is insane. It also is very special to me because this is, I believe, the very first set that I went to the sneak peek for. I remember getting the t-shirt, and you got like Gladiator Beast Octavius. There are so many awesome secret rares and ultimate rares in this set. Actually, my favorite ultimate rare of all time, Cloudian Sheepcloud, is in this set, and that is awesome because I collect that card. I have about 20 of them at this point that are all ultimate rare first edition, and this is just, I mean, it's so cool. And yeah, it's a little expensive, and yeah, it's just like an older school product, which I don't usually open on this channel, but I just couldn't resist. Like, this set is so awesome to me, and I'm a big fan. So I bought this box of special editions. There's 10 in here. I think we'll open 2 or 3 per video and do a couple videos over the next couple weeks. And then also I'll open this later, but I just wanted to show you guys as well some of the other stuff I got. I got 2 packs of Lost Millennium, and then, oh, what's this? It's an unlimited sealed starter deck Kaiba from 2002. I'll save that for a little bit later on, but those are some other cool items that I got. Overall, the guy was very, very friendly. He was willing to talk to me about a lot of the stuff that he had, which was super cool. He had all sorts of old boxes and old special edition boxes, and it was just, it was really sweet. You don't really see like collectors that often where I'm from. I mean, I live in a relatively big city for Michigan, but overall, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh scene is mostly pretty casual, and then there are some competitive players, but as far as collecting goes, it's kind of not really existent here. But these things are special as well. I've mentioned this in the past that special editions used to actually have not just the set that they're named after in there. So you'll see in these boxes they have, man, this is crazy. This thing's like so old. But in these boxes you'll notice that they're going to have 2 copies of Gladiator's Assault and then 1 copy of Dark Crisis pack in there. So it's pretty wild. This is just like a walkthrough memory lane. Maybe we'll try to see if we can get through 2 per video. That might be a good amount. Maybe we'll do 3. We'll have to see how long it takes. I have a feeling I'm going to go through these cards pretty slowly, just because I'm a fan of a set and there's a lot of cool stuff in here. This was one of the sets that sort of revolutionized Yu-Gi-Oh! In some ways. Gladiator Beasts were pretty insane when they first came out, so it's no surprise that Gladiator's Assault was a pretty impactful set to the metagame. Gladiators were like one of the best decks for years, even throughout. A lot of people forget that they were good even when Dark Dragon was good, but people were still playing Gladiator Beasts. It's like a good anti-meta strategy after it was already a good meta strategy. So there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Pretty much any of the secret rares, they all have fun stories behind them, so I can't wait to see if we just pull like any holos out of the special edition box. Alright, so 3 packs and 1 new card. There are 2 promos in here, not like the 4 we have these days. We have Vortex Trooper or Phantom of Chaos, which is pretty awesome if I do say so myself. I like both those cards. Depending on which one we'll pull, we'll talk about them. And then, yeah, it says, in a land of inaccessible to the rest of the world, the premier dueling high school, Duel Academy, educates promising young duelists to their full potential. However, little does the school realize that things are about to change with the arrival of the greatest duelist of all. Get your game on. So let's open just these 2 and see kind of how it goes. You can see what these old special editions really look like, and realistically, I guess I should mention, if you're buying old school product, the best way to save your value is just by not opening it, and I fully realize that, but I think it's too cool to not open this stuff, just because man, it's so awesome. This brings me back so many memories of playing Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, just because I would have been in middle school when this came out. So we pulled Phantom of Chaos. Awesome. So this card hasn't seen a ton of competitive play. It did see some competitive play. Most notably, though, for me personally, I played this in that Sky Scourge deck, Burning Abyss, that I had a ton of fun playing. It's like the main card. You use it to banish Sky Scourge, and then you copy its effect, send every card to the graveyard. Pretty insane. And man, these old cards, they feel so different. I don't know if they necessarily feel better or worse, but they feel different. Anyone that's opened older product can probably know what I'm talking about there. We got Phantom of Chaos, copies effects. Pretty fun card. Then we have 2 packs of Gladiator's Assault and 1 of Dark Crisis. I think this was the last set that they did this for. I'm not entirely sure, because I know they did it for Force the Breaker and other sets as well, but yeah, that was like the thing for a while, was putting in two of the newest sets and then 1 of like another set. Pretty interesting stuff. So we'll take a look here. And these are obviously unlimited edition Gladiators Assault sets. I don't think the Dark Crisis is, first edition either. So they're all unlimited. That's just kind of how special editions go. So we have Alien Hypno. Disarm, return one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand to deck, negate the activation of a spell trap card. That's so bad. Gladiator Beast Hippolymus, very, very strong Gladiator Beast monster. I was a little surprised to hear that Glads were good in Duel Links even without this card, but eventually they got it. But this card was super strong because you could set it going first, and if your opponent attacked, I mean, that it might sound crazy these days that setting a monster first turn would be a good play, but back then it was pretty good. You didn't really know what you were attacking into. If you attacked into Hippolymus, you just got blown out by Lucari and stuff. We have Gladiator Beast Secutor. I don't know if this card was, I think it was just played as a one-of, but it's a very good card. The main drawback of Secutor, even though it has a ridiculous end of battle phase effect, is obviously that it only has 400 attack, but also it only activates if it was special summon effective with Gladiator Beast. So if you draw it, you can't really use it outside of using it for like the contact fusions. Oh my god. No way. That's insane. A secret rare. Do you guys have... Oh my gosh. It is so hard to pull secret rares out of Gladiator's Assault, and we actually pulled one in the first pack. That's insane. Oh my god. Okay, so we pulled a Gil Garth. Man, this card would have been an amazing pull back then. I think even right now, the unlimited mint ones are like $20. That is so crazy. I can't believe... That's so funny. Okay, so Gilgarth, a secret rare fiend, 1800 attack, 1200 defense. Obviously not like the craziest card. It wasn't competitive when it came out, but oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's a card that we waited for in the TC for a very long time, and then we eventually got it, and it was pretty exciting. People were pretty hyped. But yeah, with a lot of these older packs, these secret rares are like virtually impossible to pull. So that's actually ridiculous that we pulled a Gilgarth. Oh my gosh, that's so insane. Oh my gosh, it's fun. And it's cool to have that one too. That's actually like a notable secret rare that used to be worth a lot of money. Still, I mean, $20 for a vanilla secret rare is pretty crazy. Notice that there's no rares when you pull hollows in these old sets. That's how they used to go. And also, I should notice that there are ultimate rares in this set, like a lot of the old sets. And in this particular case, the ultimate rares are any card that's super or ultra is capable of becoming an ultimate rare. Please from a stone, Gambler of Legend, Double-Edged Sword Technique, card that no one plays in Duel Links, but was very, very popular in the 6 Samurai deck and the TCI. I didn't mention that in yesterday's video, but it's a very good card. And Super Alloy Beast Raptinus, kind of like the Gemini fusion monster. Yeah, Double-Edged Sword Technique is a lot better when you have a main phase 2. You go in battle phase, you hit for a bunch of damage. Main phase 2, you use 6 Samurai monsters for synchro summons. Man, I can't believe we pulled a secret rare out of the very first pack, out of the very first special edition. We have another Gladiator Beast Secutor, Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai, Natural Disaster. Did we pull another hollow? I can't quite tell. Wait, what's going on over there? Ancient Gear Knight. Oh, some of the cards are backwards. What the heck? I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Backwards and very, very... Okay, hold on. Backwards and very, very miscut. What is this special edition? Gladiator Beast Myrmilio, very solid card. So we have two backwards and as the front miscut. Oh my gosh. Look, Konami, what did you do? Wow. That's insane. What's this other card? Summon Cloud. Oh my gosh, look at how miscut those are. That's hilarious. Wow, what happened to the quality control back in 2007? That is really cool. I wish it was like one of the hollows or the rare, but that's still pretty sweet. Man, look at what a box so far. We pulled two extremely miscut cards, like not even just a little bit, like very, very miscut cards, which is pretty rare even for this old school Yu-Gi-Oh packs, and then as well as a secret rare out of that first box. Gosh, this is crazy. And we have Cloudian Poison Cloud, which you can summon off a tour guide. No one cares about that. And then Gladiator Beast Bestiari, very, very solid card, if not one of the best Gladiator Beasts out there. What is this box so far? Like, this is just insane. I couldn't have asked for a better opening. This is crazy. Too bad we're not an actual pack opening channel. Think of the title. Like, pulling a secret rare and a miscut? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Little Wingard. This is Dark Crisis, different set. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. Ray of Hope, non-spellcasting area, Kelbic. Wicked Breaking Flamebridge Bayou. Maju Garzette, pretty cool card. Honestly, this one's like infinitely worse than Great Maju Garzette. It's a lot easier to summon. Staunch Defender, Acrobat Monkey. And Falling Down, awesome card. Man, Falling Down. Well, this opening is sweet. Basically just a Snatch Steal if you have an Archfiend card, but there's a lot of cool combos you can do with that, because a lot of cards that you don't think should be treated as Archfiends are in fact treated as Archfiends. So that first special edition was like way better than I ever could have imagined. when you think of like these old special editions, well, you can just pull like straight rares out of them. I mean, it's actually really likely to do that because it's so hard to pull any sort of holographic, but especially a secret rare, which is just like out of this world. And oh sweet, we pulled the other promo too. Wow, this is actually going like better than I ever could have planned for. This is crazy, but yeah, it's pretty likely that we'll have at least 1 or 2 special editions that are only going to pull non-holos and nothing crazy like any miscuts, but that's okay. I bought this because I really like this set. There's a lot of cool cards in it. Like I said, I have a lot of fond memories from that sneak peek, so it's really cool. So we have Vortex Trooper. This card is another favorite of mine. When this card is normal summon, you can shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck, then draw 2 cards. After this card is destroyed, draw 1 card. Little fact here is this card was actually played very recently, just a couple years ago, despite being a very old card, and it was played in Metal Foes. The reason it was played in Metal Foes is because you could use it to shuffle back things like Metal Foes Fusion or what is the other one? It's like, Full Metal Foes Fusion. It's not El Shaddoll Fusion. And then also you could pop with the Metal Foes effect and get a free draw. So it sort of fixed your hand, also like got you a free draw when you destroy the Metal Foes, and was actually played at a couple topping Metal Foes decks. So might not seem like the greatest card, but it actually saw play in Metal Foes. Pretty cool. Also saw some play because I mean, if you're playing like I almost played this in not Speedroids, but the Phantom Knights with Speedroids, because if you add Vortex Trooper and like Takaton Boar, you could make a rank 3. So this is Gladiator's Assault. We have Soul Devouring Bamboo Sword. Swing of Memories, very, very good card. That's cool. Cloudian Turbulence, pretty cool card. Actually, I like Cloudians a lot. Cloudian Squall and Alien Telepath. Aliens are pretty big at this point. Parry. Release from Stone. She put a lot of Gladiator Beast Bestiari, and Contact Out. This is, let's be real, guys. If this set was printed today, every single Gladiator Beast monster would be like an ultra rare. Like, you just don't really find. I mean, back in the day, like a lot of times they'd print like some of the best archetypes just like in all common, except for like 1 extra deck monster. It really was like the spells and traps that you were playing that usually were the more expensive cards. Pretty funny. Nowadays, you don't really see. I see the archetype cards being very expensive, very high rarities, but no, it's whatever. Cloudian Nimbus Man, Gladiator Beast Secutor, no entry, pretty funny card. Light Imprisoned Mirror. Oh man, you guys remember Light Imprisoned Mirror and Shadow Imprisoned Mirror? Really cool old school cards that I used to see a ton of play. It's kind of surprising that these cards aren't good enough anymore. Like just shutting off. Like there's just not a lot of decks out there that only play lights or only play darks. And if they did, they'd probably be playing like Nightmare Phoenix as well. So it's kind of funny that those cards just even just a couple years ago were very, very solid floodgates, and people don't. Oh my gosh, you pulled Shadow Prison Mirror too. Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, these cards saw like play on and off for years. Pretty much ever since this set was released, you would always see people playing those. I think the advent of not necessarily just rank 4 monsters, because these cards are still played when rank 4s are popular, but I think Link monsters in particular really make these cards pretty bad. Man, it's just so much fun. Oh, that pack was upside down. Little Wingard again. Keldo. Keldo. Why is there like a Keldo and a back in their names back then were pretty weird. Contact with Exodia, or Contract with Exodia. Goblin of Greed. Different Dimension Gate, fun card. Pandemonium, shout out to the Pandemonium locals in Garden City that I always go to regionals at. And really Eternal Rest, not just Eternal Rest, a really Eternal Rest. Rod of Silence and Despair from the Dark. Oh, one of my favorite cards I used to play back in the day. I'll even put that in the cool pile because it's a cool card that I used to play in almost all my decks. Okay, so that's it for the first sort of Gladiators Assault Special Edition opening. I don't know how we're gonna top that. I can't imagine the unlikelihood of opening not only a secret rare Gilgarth, but also 2 miscut cards, 2 very miscut cards in the same special edition, and then just a ton of awesome pulls. This is a great way to kick off this sort of, over the next couple weeks I'll be doing some videos opening these Gladiator Assault packs. I'm super excited. This is just super awesome. Hopefully you guys can tell. I really like this set a lot. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Goodbye.